button 2, and button 3. Yeah, alright, there it goes. Yeah, alright, there it goes. Welcome to Space Engineers in the Morning. I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. This is our playthrough of Space Engineers 2. Ooh, that was loud when I clicked over. Last week on Tuesday we finished up the chemic station missions and arrived here at Oblivera. Since we're at Oblivera, just someplace we've actually never been, let's get a good look around and get a new mission. Quick easy access to a survival kit here. Trade terminal and contract terminal right next to the door. Now, I had not come to Oblivera before the 2.2 update, so I can't tell you what changes were made. So, compared to both Chemic and Velation, the Oblivera station is much smaller. Alright. Sector foundations. The sector's colonization requires a supply base, manufacturing site, and a mining site. We started working on these, but had to divert our manpower to the help with the ship accident. We need you to help set up antennas and power up systems at these sites so that they don't become another failed attempt to colonize the sector. Alright, well, let's go do these contracts real fast. I'll go run right past my cockpit. Now, unlike both Verdure and Chemic, there are no planets in this sector. This sector is all open space. There's a bullfrog here to help us out. Oh, that's how that's oriented. I really get this feeling when I visit these sites that my shuttle is a little bit larger than the ships these things are designed for. Well, now. No?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Why am I getting inventory full warnings? Inventory is nowhere near full. That was weird. Okay. Let's put this little bullfrog.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
You can keep your welder mark too.
Inventory full.
Every time I empty one of these, it tells me inventory full. I think there is a patch. It must have been a patch because that was not doing that on Tuesday. Let me see. Real quick. Dink, 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 dink. Library. I wish they would be easier to tell when the patches were done. Alright. You're looking for something done either 10/16 or 10. Not 10, jeez. Looks like the most recent patch was April 8th. Well, that's a week ago. Oh, I don't know what that bug is then. That qualifies as a interesting new different bug. As far as I can tell, that is not. Oh, wonderful. Let's start our time with a crash. Well, just color me unhappy. Please wait while we have technical difficulties. Do 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 do. Alright, Steam, let me go back in. Ow. Like, seriously. Oof. Ow. Finally. It crashed hard. Oof. Ow. Well, alright. Haven't done that before. Hear that be right back screen. Well, I guess you find a bug, go look to see if you can figure out what's causing the bug, and then the game really doesn't like either one, so it crashes hard. Alright. How much did I lose? Oh, I didn't lose anything. Okay, well, I can live with that. Whoa! Good morning, Tom. I just saw your chat. Sorry. A bit of technical difficulties, making it all fun to start the day. Alright. Ooh, there's uranium. Bit of ice. Yes, we need to make sure we check our that is something we need to check too as we do this. Because we seem to typically forget to. That is, check our hydrogen levels. The reactor in America is left unfinished. Use the supplies in the shuttle to construct it, and look for uranium to power it up. Alright. A little bit of uraniums. This uranium is really in a bad spot for our shuttle to be able to get a hold of it. Sorry, there's almost none here. Seriously. like took almost all of it in one. I mean, every little click all but blows it away. It's terrible. Gone. Gone. Yeah, the other place we got uranium from was definitely a larger deposit. Okay. Now all that matters here is that I do put some in, not that I put a lot in. So, Alt. Yeah, ARC. Lets me keep the most of what I do got. Yeah, see? That's how it's supposed to be. Alright, we went through those, Sends us off to the next site. And, excuse me. Sorry, no one sneezed in your ear. Construct a marked battery and antenna at the mining site. Okay. And of course, we're going to try to rob the place first. But of course. Almost missed that. Power launcher. Bit of iron, a little bit of silicon. Okay. The antenna is picking up a faint signal from a nearby asteroid. Please investigate the signal source. Is this where we should expect bad things to happen? empty my inventory because it was starting to get full. I don't want a power module. There. I mean, I truly do understand the improvement that makes. I just... I can even come up with situations where it might be interesting to use it in. Alright. So, an access point. Should I... This looks like the way in. I actually remember this mission. Maybe we did start this lift last time. Because I know what's in here. I do know what's in here. Reactor with a little tiny bit of uranium in it. Actually, that's what that cell is for. There's a teeny tiny little ship in here, but it doesn't have a battery. Oh, there's another battery part. But you see, I took that battery out of that battery cell out of the larger battery and stuck it in this into the ship, and that one was able to power the ship up. The idea behind it's a very good one. Get rid of the perpetual battery cycle you can run into sometimes on Space Engineers 1. Set it up where you're oh, yes. Yes. Just remembered something else about the situation. GAR. Yes, we are going to need... Why did all of these blocks... The mechanical blocks that we haven't played with yet. Sorry. Very exciting. Sorry. got distracted. If I put this in the right spot here. Now let's finish fixing this cockpit. Seems like whoever set up this base was excavating the asteroid and left in a hurry. Please retrieve the small shuttle back to the supply base for study. Salvage parts from the Bullfrog or cargo shuttle if necessary. No such sacrifice for the Bullfrog was necessary. Instead, I guess we should do. Oh, I hate that we have to use park for everything. Nope, not that one. That one. There's where we get to it. Okay. There we go. I turn this one's. Yep. It won't try to fry my ship as we fly back. I don't think we're going out that way. I thought about it, but I don't think this ship fits. There we go. does actually affect my flight path more than I thought it would. Alright. Now. TOP. Auto lock off. Okay. Yes, the only way I can think to make it release is GP, because heavens forbid you actually let me just connect manually. If I was really, really worried about it, I'd rip the good stuff off that bullfrog and this little tiny ship and call it good. But I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna go do the next mission. Ooh, an unknown signal real quick. This looks like it's gonna be a space debris one. And it is. These are not the ones that are the best. There's only one of these actually. Not that I really want that. Take a tiny bit of ores because why not? Cargo container with decent amount of gear and stuff in it. Showing nothing else in smelter. Gradgen, that should be the reactor, right? Yeah. Alright, what we got over here? Chunks of an H2 containers. Burning wreckage of some ion. We need to find our shuttle real fast. And unload my rather full inventory at this point. Before I do actually get inventory full warnings. Breaking down ultra-resistant plate. There we go. These ion chambers. There's nothing else there. This is just hydrogen tanks. Some turbine blades. Yeah. Okay. Well, that means the only things remaining are what's in here. Break down the reactor. Grab gen.
Inventory full.
Before I can do the grab gen, I got to unload again. No more garage in. Cargo container, and that's not got anything useful. It's behind here. Well, as things go, I could break down. There's just not a lot here. Which is why we are just going to call that good. There you go. That should get it moving. There. Let's get all 4 chunks floating away into space. Got a little bit of loot off that, if not much. Sorry, I was just trying to look at something over on the streaming PC real fast. Made my flight there a little weird. Alright. Let's try and take care of this mission real fast. Boom. Grab our rewards. Platinum, titanium, and chromium. Shipbreaker. A hydrogen hauler was damaged to a point it's no use repairing it. The ship is currently blocking construction yard, so if you help dismantle the ship, you can keep the components. Alright. This is the last mission I remember accepting. So, I am positive that we have now reached we are going to refill our fuel tanks. As we get started here. I'm so looking forward to getting done with the remaining few missions, so that we can sit down and build the bee, pop up proper, and actually properly put up settlements. Several unknown signals. The second one just popped on too. Hey, what? I just realized I was being shot at. Well, clearly I didn't kill it. I just moved myself into a position that it couldn't shoot my ship. Where's it at? The ship is moving apparently faster than I am.
Inventory full.
There. Okay. Alright, I guess I need to find out what's here. There's nothing in the smelter worth grabbing at this point. Power down the reactor. Smelter. Took down the reactor. So we ground out that.
Inventory full.
Alright, where's my shuttle? Because we are definitely losing my shuttle. As we, good night. Wow. You know what? Just ditch everything in here for now, because there's a stupid amount of repairs to do right now. Now let's start like this. Oh, I can see something that's already needs replaced. we need more metal grids. Need some glass. Alright, we need glass. Jeez. And this time I need the adapter end. And then between there and there. And then again we need glass, apparently. GLASS. I don't know if that's going to be enough glass. Steel plate.
Inventory full.
Head up to the front of the ship. So here comes some construction components. Okay, that's not so bad. Construction components look like nothing in that container. That. Okay, well, I take it back. There's definitely more than one space interaction, or crash spaceship interaction. What? What did it just try to fix? What did it fix that I didn't see? And we did pick up a new data pad. Don't log this. I ran diagnostics twice. The numbers change when I'm not looking at them. The log says nothing is wrong. I call horseshit. Something smells fishy. I'm starting to get a distinct AI is the enemy kind of feeling going on. Alright, let's go to the shipyard. Again, try to figure out how we're going to maneuver our shuttle into what is actually quite tight space for our ship. Well, I'm going in anyway. What do we got hiding in here? Power module. Body battery. Uranium and ice. Alright. Now then, how to best go about deleting this ship? Quite the public little body there, huh? A grinder Mark II. Okay, well, what is the best way to do this? It's so much easier if I could just grind this using a ship, because it is huge. This will take forever to grind, even with the increased inventory space. Let's take that off. Grind. Well, no matter what, if I use a grinder on here, I am going to have to upgrade or put something to make a grinder fit. Remarkably, I have something. Alright. Now I can slap grinders on. Do we go like so grinder, or do we go like so grinder? We go like so, and then we spread them out. Like that. That should get me grinding done. What do these things take? Compressors, 3 per, so I've done a total of 7. It's 21 compressors, if I have that many on me. Compressors may determine how big this gets to be. I have 50, so never mind. Okay.
Inventory full.
Need motors. Motors. Steel tubes. Good. Both of which I will have plenty of. Motors. Some steel tubes.
Inventory
And
full.
metal plate. Alright. I need more motors. Honestly, looks like we're pretty close to having everything built. All right. I know, I can see what the problem is. It's you. I don't know why I'm worried about a little bit of steel plate and construction components. When I literally have 10 times what I just ground up hung on the front of my ship. Alright, now. Oh, the control scheme in Space Engineers 2 is really bad doing this. This is so weird. One moment it works perfectly great, and the next it just kind of doesn't grind just where you think it should. I have to admit, doing it this way is definitely going faster than if I had tried to do it the other way. Oh, this is ridiculous. Where that piece is, it is boogieing. I angered that piece, whatever it was. Ah! Your way through the ship. We managed to retrieve coordinates from the small shuttle that you retrieved to the supply base in a previous contract. The coordinates are near your current location, so it might be worth checking out. Well, it might be, but it's not worth going when I can't shoot my guns. How's that sound? As things stand right now, I can't pull a trigger. Because my guns are, blockaded by grinders. So we empty all that off. Go replace some grinders. And go grind down some grinders and then replace one grinder with a drill. It's definitely a faster way. That definitely grinds faster than this does. It's not as precise, but it does indeed do a better job. Drill has the single hook port on the back. Apparently it needs wires, but the grinders don't. There we go. Okay, looks like we are good with our H2s now. Let's turn them back off. And let's hope we don't get shot at. I'm not flying my ship into that hole. What's in here? A tiny bit of ore, some more ores. Those things I don't care about. H2O2. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It is a very hidden base. Pretty public toilets. Don't care about those. I keep getting those noises, but I don't know what's causing them. Okay, no. Don't do that. I'll check these. And all of that. Okay, well, I guess that's all we're gonna get out here. Okay, I'll go up here and just ditch all of it. I halfway expected to get brained while doing that. Remember, exploring those cargo ships is at your own risk, friends. Because 'cause it will blow. Some of them will blow you away. But if you're interested in pirating, go ahead, play pirate. I'm in my only ship. I am not in pirate mood. Maybe if I had a pirate ship, you know, a fighter, it would be worth it. But with the shuttle being my only vehicle, no. Nope. Alright. Unless I'm wrong, this finishes up Oblivera Station, which will send me to the only... I think there's one more sector? And you are done with what currently is in the game? Well, part of me wants to flip it upside down and dock with the top one just to be silly. Can't believe I got my ship all shot up. Obstructing vehicle dismantled. High volume components successfully reclaimed. Resource recovery efficiency has improved. New coordinates derived from prior shuttle data are now available. Proximity suggests relevance. We already did that. Okay.
Inventory full.
Okay, no more contracts here either. If we hit map, do we pick up? Yeah, Hellumus. Let's jump there. Yes, map. Hellumus Station. Fast travel. There we go. Helena Station is very similar to Oblivera. Well, that's one difference. That outcropping is very close. If I was any larger, I would not fit on this station. And like Oblivera, it is just... It's the exact same layout as Oblivera, isn't it? Exact layout as Oblivera. And we get 2 more missions here. Red Ship. The Incident. A clash between 2 factions has left tensions high. One side denies involvement, claiming renegades use recently captured ship to destabilize the sector. Repair the vessel and deliver it to the nearby shipyard for analysis. Oh dear. Unknown signal almost immediately. Part of me wants to go do it, another part of me doesn't want to get shot at anymore. I know for a lot of you being shot at's kind of fun, but I don't... Combat and me in this game does not get along. I does not do well at it most of the time. Again, when I make a ship that's designed for combat, that'll be different. Then I will definitely go out and shoot at stuff. Right now, while we're using the shuttle for everything, that's just not a great plan. Alright, so that's our current situation look like here. Red ship's control seat needs pretty serious work. Well, considering a big chunk of it is floating here. Okay. What's this gyro? Yeah, definitely gonna need that gyro up. Jiminy. How far can it reach, you think? Just touching those guns is why. If I could do it on top, it might make a difference, but do something like that, it might make a difference. It might work, but it's in too awkward of a position to be useful. I think I can just rip apart this blue ship to use it too. Man, this blue ship got trashed. Like cut in half trash. Holy cow. Alright. Oh yeah, we need this for sure. Any good in these? That's probably a no. I just noticed that open.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
And that qualifies as everything off of that I can grab. Alright, my inventory is full, but my ship's is not. Fire out less than 100% health for a while. Fix that. Alright. I get that what I'm grinding here. It does not help me build that gyro out. I do. Don't care.
Inventory full.
Oof. And now this whole section has been dismantled of all the goodies. There's a okay, unload all that. Fly over here and grab. So it's a garage in, survival kit. Let's see, what else is nearby that we want to get rid of? Alright. Pretty sure that takes care of functional blocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it takes care of all the functional blocks here. Except for that gyro, I guess I haven't ripped apart that gyro. Or the rest of that battery, but... there we go. That'll help.
Inventory full.
Need some reactor cores. Good thing I know where some are. And no signal. Could have sworn I had 2 power modules. REAC. Motherboard. One motherboard, one wire. Motherboard. Alright, that'll take care of that. I'll bring the reactor back online. Right? It is working. I cannot tell if it has. Yes, it has uranium. There's a lot of uranium on this ship. A lot of uranium on this ship. Alright. And then we need to finish fueling those up. Oh, we got lots of thrusters to build out, actually. This is where I decide that it is worth doing even the little elder. Because it's up against the side of that drill, it won't build. It has to come out one. Alright. Yep. Still 2 gold thread ion chambers. And still 2, check. Gold thread, check. Ion, check. Too many E's, too many E's. Everything but some compressors, 3 compressors. There we go, and off we go with this. Alright, let's go turn the welder on. Okay. There's one of them. There's two. There's four more built. Now what do we need to finish it out? Left side, back side, bottom side. At bottom. As far as I can tell, that should fly now. Yep, it flies. Or just docking port, I wonder. If I had a docking port on it, I could not have to fight it. Well, it is the larger ship. Like, even Smash, it's a larger ship than mine. Motor and electric parts. Motor check. Come on, where's some electric parts? I'm gonna type it in. There. Okay. Turn off my shuttle. Hop out of my shuttle. Hop into the larger vehicle. Yes, I am using their ion powered ship to push my hydrogen powered ship, primarily because, well, It's got more mass. It's also running much larger thrusters. Alright. There you go. Okay, now that I'm actually aware of what I'm looking at. We'll slide the Gladius prototype right up in that hole. If I can make it fit. As well as it fits in that hole. Complete the assembler, then use it to manufacture the components needed to build the antenna. Or just build the two things and move on. Radiocom modules. Radiocom. RADIO. I guess it's 6. Yep. And done. And you actually can tell I'm starting to more concentrate on just getting through the missions, in that I'm going to leave the Gladius here alone. I can always come back here. This looks like a placeholder for a custom turret for later. Alright, Helena Station, that's where we're going. Oh, and we are out of time for today. Oh, man. There is one very, very continuous issue with being a streamer I have found. I don't want to be done yet. The clock says you must be. Well, I guess we need to talk about next time, since we are apparently done for this time. Once I dock here at Hellonis, we will shut it down and actually, you know what? Let's turn off my HUD. See if I can't do that. And there. That's a good shot. Look at that shot. There you go. And then we'll go ahead and land. Yep. There's docked. So, as I was saying, next time will be on Tuesday. I'll be here at my normal 10 to noon. So I hope you'll join me then for some more Space Engineers 2 in the morning. And I will be jumping across to YouTube here in 30 minutes or so. Give me a chance to go get some food. And I'll be streaming Space Engineers 1 on YouTube from 12:30 to 3:30. I hope you join me over there, and if you don't join me till Tuesday, I hope you have some great days in the meantime. Till next time, I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. I hope your days go great.